Yo, I have a twin sister, right? So I had
Is
the
she
privilege
nicer?
growing up. She's actually she used to bully me for a bit because I was like a hippie nice guy when I was growing up. I was like, no status, no ego, whatever. But I had the privilege of actually hearing what women actually think. Like women don't say the truth on purpose. When they get together, when they talk with each other, that's when they say the truth. That's when they say why they get with this guy, what they like about that guy.
Do you think you want to keep them fat so you don't have to compete with them?
Ooh.
Like subconsciously.
Compete with who?
Yeah, the other girls, right? Because
Compete with who though? Like why? That's so fucking
You don't think you got competition?
like, yeah, you think you have no competition?
I don't want to compete with. Like, why am I competing with them anyway? It's not life or death.
You don't think you have to compete for a man?
Not really.
That's a privilege.
Okay, well, I'll take that.
But if there's less whales, it might not be awarded to you.
No, because just as I said,
lucky for you, there's a lot of girls plumping themselves up right now. So just being in shape, you're like
I like
top
a
30.
juicy girl.
Look at you're in the top like 30%, just not being fat.
There's nothing wrong with a girl that's got a bit of back. Like, it's fine.
No, it's
That's
just
not
There's
bad.
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a girl that's
think
thick
it's not.
too.
I think
That's
it's not
still
the
cute.
back. I think it's like the gut, the armpit fat,
it's just not
wings.
healthy.
the
It's not
thighs.
You know when they got like the little
They're gonna
beanie bag
die
on their
early.
stomach? Like the human bean bag on their stomach? That's messed up, man.
Like for me, like when people normalize this, it's just like it's not healthy. They're gonna die young.
Yeah.
That's not good. Like I don't know why people are like letting them die.
I had a woman come on that
I'm
say
not
obesity
letting
is
them die.
suicide.
Yeah.
Obesity is suicide. So like
But I'm not forcing someone to be fat.
right,
Like,
but
I'm
you're
not
but you're
forcing
saying it's
someone
but you're supporting
put
it.
on
You
weight.
might as well do
You
because
said
you're
it's okay.
supporting that.
You're normalizing it.
I'm not.
I care about them enough to call them a whale to motivate them to save their
No,
life.
pal.
I should be a hero right now.
It's called a dose
I
of
should-
reality.
Give her a whale ribbon right now.
I'm motivating them to get on the treadmill. Look at it.
If you love someone, you tell them the truth.
Yeah, it's got
Well,
tough
that's
love.
true. That's very true.
Yeah, tough
I
love.
think
That's the truth.
society has kind of dumbed things down and made it so that everything is okay. Do whatever you want, but trying to eliminate the consequences, which
Yeah,
can't
like
be.
but how is not being able to walk? Okay.
Yeah, it's not okay at all.
Diabetes.
But I
like,
do
all
think
these crazy things.
there's still a way we should
Diabetes.
motivate. Because, for example, I run a football academy, right? And there are people, if they are overweight, the way I would approach it, I wouldn't immediately say, you're fat. No, I would
Thank
take them
you.
and then I will show them that you're overweight. I will clearly explain it. But it won't. Hold on. But it won't be a case of me because obviously it's gonna demotivate them and they might not come
Yeah,
back.
exactly. You
So
can't
what
just
I will do is I will show them the truth, but I will also give them a way to
get
change
there.
that.
Yeah.
But obviously the thing that's wrong with society right now is that we're saying, oh, it's okay for you to just be like that and keep doing what you're doing.
And
which
you
is
deserve
obviously wrong.
love.
Yeah, but what would the other
Okay,
boys?
why
what would the other boys say?
does
The other
someone
boys actually do cuss the
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a dose of reality.
like
I
why
mean, here's-
why does someone else have to deal with your problems? Because you're gonna have so many health issues, and now who's gonna take care of you? The guy that's in shape, the thinner partner. I can't. And then you're saying they deserve to be taken. Like, what do you do in your old age?
Oh my gosh.
They have to deal with like, how are you gonna push them around in a wheelchair when they're 300 pounds?
Yeah, and men don't have any problem telling a man that's fat.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
you tell if you got a fat friend, you tell him you need to go and lose weight. You have to tell him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the fat kids that were bullied, they lost weight and now they're healthier.
Not all of them.
Oh, well, the
A
ones
lot.
that...
What about the ones that like took it to heart and then
they're
developed
mollycoddled.
issues?
Those ones shouldn't reproduce, right? But the ones that did, the ones that were like, oh wow, maybe I am fat, and actually made a change and actually improved their diet, improved their health. Those are the ones that are better for it, and they're stronger individuals mentally. But my theory is, I don't think women actually want that to happen. I think they kind of subconsciously want to destroy people and each other. So I think they would rather tell each other that
Why?
they all look good, because I don't think you really want the best for each other. I don't think like women sitting with their fat friend telling her that, oh yeah, someone's really gonna love you for you and like you deserve this and that, instead of telling her what she needs to know. Because I know a lot of women like this and they can lie all day.
Do you know what? But that I feel, and this is the point that I've been like, this is what I've been saying to myself in my head. I feel like there seems to be like a lot of like toxic behavioral traits that are involved in these situations that like you're playing out. And this is why I said like I grew up different. I love my friends. We all look completely different. There are people that are bigger. There are people that are
Shame,
slimmer.
insult, guilt, and need to be right. You're shaming him.
What do you mean?
Did you have a fat friend?
Toxic traits.
Did you
But
have a
I'm not. I'm just saying that you don't
Because
need to.
you called him to like what this toxic, and so I'm saying like this is like the
No, I'm
these are-
saying the scenarios that he's coming up with, as in saying that like, oh, I was fat and I was bullied. Like that's a toxic scenario.
It's not toxic.
It's a
Do you not think it is?
That's what I'm saying. Like this is the I've done enough of these shows, so it's like shame, insult, guilt need to be right. It's like the more I like do these shows, the more I understand Kevin Samuels because it's like the same tactics.
Okay.
And so like when you don't like something, you'll shame it. Like you're shaming, like you're like you don't like that and you don't agree with it. So it's like shame, insult, guilt need to be right.
But do you think that like okay? Do you think that you can't have friends that are just nice to each other? You can't just have people that are just nice to each
Well,
other.
I think there's nice and there's kind. So you might say you're nice, but you're not kind because telling someone that they deserve love when you know damn well that if someone's 300 pounds, they're not going to get it. So you can say, oh, you deserve love, but it's just not reality. So that might be nice, but it's not kind. What's kind is saying, hey, get on the treadmill and and earn love. That's kind.
I need you all to understand, especially women, like people that won't tell you. I don't have any friends that don't tell me the truth. I don't care about what you're saying, whether it's nice or not. If you're willing to lie to me for any reason, we're not friends. I don't trust you because
why
I
is
don't
that not
trust you
kind?
to help me align to the
Okay, look
highest
at it.
goals.
If you got 4 friends and you go clubbing together,
Okay.
and you've got one of those girls that no one talks to, right? So you go to a club, there's 5 of you. There's 5 of you. You go to a club, and each time you go to each club, everyone is hitting on you and your friends, and there's one friend that no one talks to. What do you tell that friend? That don't worry, you're okay. Someone will come talk to you.
These men are
But that's
trash.
lying, right? You're lying to
You're
her.
too good for him.
Misogyny. You deserve better.
Why not just tell her the
Never
truth?
settle.
They're fat shaming you.
Because a guy, if that's
You deserve love.
they will tell
you
him this
can
is
just
what's
be
wrong.
kind. Oh man.
It's
Tell
not
the truth.
kindness though.
Tell the truth.
But
Women
this is-
always do this. You
yeah.
confuse kindness with just like being lazy because it's actually harder to tell someone the truth. Telling you a lie that makes me feel better about myself because I don't have to be the harsh one is not kindness. It's just actually being unaccountable and disrespectful to the person. It shows that you don't really care about them. You care about you. It's more comfortable for me to tell you what I know you want to hear than to tell you, hey man, you should probably lose weight.
I think I get some part of what your sentiment is around. Wait, hold on. Around, yeah, we don't have to say you're fat. We don't have to say you're this or you're that. But, or in that sort of way. But you still have to confront reality and say this is a situation, and this is how you fix it. Rather than just giving a comforting lie and saying, oh, everything's okay. It's the guy that's wrong, or it's society that's bad, and all your issues are coming from the external environment rather than you, who has all the power in the world to change whatever's going on in your life.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So
I
yeah,
agree with
there is a way you
I
approach
agree
it.
with that.
I think you're probably looking at it from the perspective of, you don't want people to be mean.
Yeah,
But
that,
okay, I
get
that is actually what that's where I'm coming from.
There's one
But I
problem
think
with that.
you need
though.
to be mean sometimes. Because
Bring back bullying.
Because some people are very stubborn, especially if they've been told their whole life you're good.
Yes.
So the word is
some of the most life-changing moments that happened to me were because someone was mean, to be honest, and it inspired me to change. Like even this channel, right? Like Kevin Samuels, before he passed, I had a conversation with him about this channel, and he literally ripped it apart. He's like, "This is terrible. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing." Yeah,
Did he?
Yeah, and I'm saying that helped me because then I built this show. But thank God he told me the truth.
Yeah.
Where someone could say, "Oh, he's so mean." No. It's like, okay, but what do you need to hear?
But I understand your approach though, because your approach is to ignore the objective problem and to go into this postmodern, there is no problem. And how I engage with you is going to be based on feelings, which means that you don't really have to be accountable. Because if someone fat then dies of, being fat, you can say, hey man, I was just being nice. And if everything's fine, you can say, hey man, I was just being nice. You can flip-flop, which is, I think, always the intention behind modern females' behavior.
Okay, I'm going to read super chats for a second. Did you have something you wanted to add? You can go ahead. It's okay.
I was just gonna say that my point is that you don't always have to say things in literally such a harsh way, because it's you're saying like, oh, they're whales. Like calling someone a whale, guess what? It's not gonna make them want to change. Like,
It might.
it's gonna make them feel horrible about themselves.
And then maybe like not want to be a whale anymore.
Self-reflect.
Yeah.
I
I think feeling horrible, anyone that's lost weight will say you had to feel horrible to lose weight.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can't be motivated unless you feel horrible.
that's fair enough.
And all your friends telling you, "Oh, you look great. Wear that tight dress. You deserve love."
So do you actually believe that anyone that's bigger does not deserve love?
I don't think anyone deserves love. I don't think an Instagram model deserves love. How entitled are you to think you deserve love? No, you earn love. Be a good person, look good for your partner, and try to be what they want.
Narcissists deserve love.
No one
Because
deserves
narcissists
anything.
deserve
So I think there's like
everything.
enough love that like we don't actually, we have to like, we can just give love. Like,
No.
Because
You're
the,
confusing the word like love with respect. So yes, in terms of how we treat each other, like
Yeah,
I don't need
that's
to be
what I
horrible
mean.
to someone just because
Yeah.
they're fat or whatever. But in terms of earning social capital, that has to be earned. You can't just all deserve to be at one level or another. If one person worked hard to be here and another person didn't work hard, you can't just say we're going to put a quota out that because we want to balance things out, we're going to push this guy up even though they didn't work. That's respect. But love, in terms of if you want to treat each other and be polite and have manners, yeah, by all means.
Quota
we should
for
do that.
dating fat chicks. That's basically what body positivity is. It's a fat chick quota for models.
But some people, it's difficult to tell them the truth in love. 'Cause you just, once you say something they don't want to hear, it's just not going to fly. Then what do you do?
I
what do you
think
mean?
Okay, so if you're fat,
Mm-hmm.
right, and in the nicest way, I'm trying to tell you that you're fat, you need to lose weight,
Yeah.
but you don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Then what do I say? Because once I mention you're up, I can use any of the words: overweight, plus
Yeah, yeah.
size. You know where that conversation is going, and straight away your guards are up.
There
So
was
how
no-
do I get that message across to you?
there was no like right way to tell someone something they don't want to hear, bro.
It's not.
I hear it, but I feel like if someone's telling you you're overweight and you need to hear it, it's like affecting your health. You kind of have to listen to it. There's no like umming and ahhing about it. It's just something that you have to do.
No, but from a guy's point of view, you tell,
you're asking me
lose
like
weight or
how
you
to
die,
do it.
right?
Then you have to do it. But then it's like going to the
Same thing.
doctor and saying,
There's no feelings involved. It's you lose weight or you die.
yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah. But when you start going feelings, I've got to consider this. That's what most men, they can't even bother.
When you think
why
about
do I have to do that?
when you think about it, being fat is selfish. Everyone has to look at you.
We had a fat girl in sixth form that used to smell.
And then you have to go on airplanes. I got to sit next to you. Like, why are you making me deal with this? And then who everyone has to take care of you when you have health problems.
I have to like lie to you. Oh, you're
So
good
taxing
today.
for you.
You're good today. Oh, I'm not moving for it. I'm just going over there. My legs are just tired. But we had a girl in school that used to smell really, really bad. Like she used to smell terrible because she was overweight and like, you know, that kind of thing, like worst smell ever. And everything she would touch would smell as well. So there was one beanie bag in the sixth form area that beanie bag smelt of her because she used to. We had to build it. There was a lift just for her. No one used to take the
And
lift.
you're making everyone deal with that. Like,
She had a personal lift for the janitors.
and then they want to come on the beach and make us look at their rolls. I'm like, stop it. Put that away. You have to earn a bikini.
Then try and bully me into liking it.
Say every body is a beach body. I'm so tired of this. When I was 200 pounds, I did not make anyone look at my rolls. I did not do that. But it's the narcissism. You must look at me. You must appreciate my body.